I wanted to talk about the three basic states that Polyvagal Theory talks about. So we have our calm, rest and digest state, where there's no perceived risk and we're free to connect and just be at ease. There's our state when we go into fight or flight, when we recognize that there is a threat that we need to respond to. And if that doesn't work, our fight or flight, then we go into a freeze or fawn response where our system shuts down. So I think, it's important to realize that when we talk about fight, flight, or freeze, often people think about a really heightened state where they're actively running or they're hyperventilating or they're feeling shut down and can't get out of bed. But it can be far more subtle than that. Really, it's about how our system is responding to potential threat. Whether we feel calm or whether we're feeling like we need to mobilize ourselves against the threat, or whether us in not feeling good enough is the threat, where we're shutting down. And there's evidence to suggest that even being aware of which state we're in is helpful. So there's lots of different ways that we can notice what different state we're in. But there's an interesting connection that Deb Dana makes in looking at the relationship between comparing ourselves to others and what state we're in. If we are comparing ourselves to others and placing ourselves above them, if we are passing judgment, there's a really good chance that we are in our fight and flight state. So there's this need to compare and this need to be better than, this need to put someone else down, to see ourselves as better than. But if you're comparing yourselves to others and the judgment comes on ourselves that we are feeling lesser than, chances are that you are in that shut down, freeze, immobilized state where you're feeling helpless, hopeless. So if instead of comparing ourselves to others, we're just noticing, right? We're noticing what someone else is doing, we're noticing kind of what's happening with us, but there's not really any judgment or comparison happening. There's a really good chance that we're in that rest and digest stage, that we're feeling calm and we're feeling at ease. Our relationship to others and how we perceive ourselves and how we relate to them can be a really good indicator of where our own system is. And just noticing, so just taking a moment to pause and notice what's happening for our system can be really beneficial.